Hello, welcome to 3 Minutes Madness MLB Playoff Edition. Good God, what happened to Garrett Cole? He got absolutely obliterated by the Red Sox. One of the main reasons the Yankees lost is because their offense was shaky, even in the regular season. Some days they would put up 10, some day they would lose to the Orioles. The Orioles. For Boston, all I have to say, Enrique Hernandez. That is all. Tampa Bay lost is because they had no stars. Losing Glass now was a huge and insurmountable loss. Other than Wander Franco, Kiermaier, and Randy Rosarena, name one Tampa Bay player. Even though they were first in the AL to 100 wins, they weren't that good. They weren't. White Sox. White Sox have so much talent just wasted. One of their best pitching staffs in the playoffs. That compared with the bats of Abreu, Anderson, Moncada, Robert, and Jimenez, they were my favorites, and to see them lose to the Astros, upsetting. I have one question, though. How did the Cardinals make the playoffs? Can you name another player on the Cardinals other than Yadier Molina? Was it a shock to see him lose? Now that I'm thinking about it, though, it's more like 3 questions. Man, the Giants, they lost. They fought hard, man. I would have paid money to go and watch it. It was like a real World Series. Game 5 came down to Game 5 of it, and it's tough to see it come down to a check swing, 3 strikes call. It was bound to happen, though. The Brewers were a very strong team coming into the playoffs. Their pitching staff was nice. But without Adames, the Brewers don't have any bats. I mean, Yelich, if he returns to his MVP form, obviously they're going to go far, but he didn't. It's just sad. They were my favorite NL team to go, other than the Dodgers, which we'll talk about now. Wouldn't it have been something if the Dodgers and the Astros went to the World Series? There would have been so many fights between the Astros and the Dodgers, it would have been insane. Anyway, the Dodgers were just too good not to win. They should have won. They should have won it all. But this has to be the biggest surprise. No one actually thought they were going to be good after the loss of Acuna. But right before the trade deadline, they got the additions of Eddie Rosario, Adam Duvall, Jorge Soler. Soler hasn't been doing much, but Adam Duvall and Eddie Rosario, they are raking. Good for them. They definitely were not the strongest team in the playoffs, but they played really well, and they deserve to go to the World Series. I gotta give them credit. The Astros were being labeled as cheaters. Their bats are unnatural. Nobody can compete. They were by far the best hitting teams in the playoffs this year. Only thing is, I do love the Red Sox booing Altuve and Correa when they were walking out on the field. I guess they forgot who their manager is. Thank you guys. This has been 3 Minutes of Madness, MLB Playoff Edition.